What are these ambient vibes? What is this?
This is Blake's music, actually.
Oh, boards of Blakeda. Blake's of Canada.
Oh, this is the value stuff.
Yeah, I just jacked all of it.
Yo, yeah, this is straight BOC.
Yeah.
There we
This
go.
was when we were in claim culture.
You did?
Yeah.
Damn, so like 5-ish years, at least years ago?
Yeah.
Damn, this is old as shit.
So wait, hold on. You said you used this for the daily song thing, but it's actually you just admitted that it was old.
Yeah, it's very old.
You're a fucking cheater.
There's a few of these that I'd already.
Can
done.
you talk into your mic so we can check the levels here?
Yeah. I can hardly hear the music. It's like a whisper.
Blake, you know how to record vocals? Just put your mouth right in it.
Hey. Yeah, but I sing from back here.
Oh!
See, now he's loud.
How do I sound?
Peppers. Hot peppers.
There we go. Do some more of that.
Blasphemous hot pepper. Blasphemous hot pepper. Blasphemous hot
I'm waiting
peppers.
for the stop sign
Berries.
to turn into
I'm
a
pissing,
go sign.
I'm pissing and shitting and farting everywhere.
How are you guys' headphones doing over there?
Headphone. Oh, I can't hear I can't hear myself in my headphones. That's
What?
all I will say. I can't hear myself in my headphones.
Maybe I should just turn you up.
Can you hear me?
No. Hello. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear.
Is it just confusing because the music's going?
I can hear myself a little bit in the headphones now. Yeah.
Hello.
Let me see if I mute this. Okay, the audio's still going to the stream.
Boom.
Test your thing now.
Test.
Can you hear it? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I can turn you up a little bit. What about you, Blake? How are you doing?
Terry's testicles testified against Trump.
Okay. well,
Terry's
I'll
testicles.
Terry's
Go ahead and-
testified against Trump.
Trump.
let me just
Trump.
check this stream here.
Terrible Terry's testicles testified in a 2 to
That sound is spooky, man.
some vibrato. Oh, here's a little interlude.
Oh.
Oh wait. Oh, the music is.
I like this. This is kind of
Music never works. Let me redo this. All
very
right,
stars of the lid.
This
Is this
is
you,
why we
Blake, too?
test, man.
Yeah. This is part of the same demo.
Is this the shit you put out recently?
Yeah.
See if
This
that
is,
works.
You can hear Pete yelling about fireworks.
I was wondering where you got all these samples
Sick.
from.
Tor.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Tor. When we were in a band that went on tour.
We were on a band that went on Twitter.
Yeah, touring.
Cinnamon Rendo remix.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did you see all the song names?
Tongue.
Okay, so I gotta restart this real quick.
This trick.
Make a very funny short film.
This is why we test it, baby.
How we doing? How we sounding?
It's just I gotta make sure the audio works because it's like I did a test earlier, and for some reason.
You already getting a call?
Me. Just want to check and make sure the audio works. You can hear me?
Oh yeah.
I can hear you. Blake, you want to talk?
I can barely hear you.
So what is that running to? Like a mini, like a micro USB or something?
I mean, I can turn the volume up like this.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, it's so the music isn't blasting. I'll fix it during the show, but okie doke. Well, I will see you on the other side.
No, it's got. I just tested the Google Voice to my phone. The cable is undischarged, and then I got the live stream just to make sure I can hear everything.
Nice. Well, what puts
Confirm
audio?
everything works.
What puts audio from the phone directly into the? Is it just?
I got Google Voice open up
Yeah.
on my browser,
Dumb.
and so that just comes through the headphones. They can't hear the audio. If I don't have my what's it called, sample pad today, so normally the caller could hear that because that's just through the soundboard, but
Email.
I don't have that. But I can just turn this down so you don't actually have to hear it unless you want to hear it.
It's kind of nice.
I mean, it's good. We like the album. What's the Jock Jams one is pretty funny.
Yeah.
That might be the next song because they're all out of order right now.
I named it Membership Mix.
Membership mix?
Yeah.
Play that one.
Sabask.
I don't have the titles actually because I stole them from Bandcamp. So
Sabask Membership Mix.
hold on. I put your link in the description there, so if people want to check it out, they can check it out.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you guys want to make a social media post that we're going live? Is that something you're into? Because that's what I'm gonna do.
Sure.
I don't think I should be using my voice for that right now.
Really? Let's see if we can do it this way. Folks, we are moments away from going live on the Pizza Talk podcast. Check us out. The link is in the bio. You can tune in anytime. We're gonna order some pizza.
I love this kind of stuff.
So here's the Jock Jam.
I love this shit.
You like this song? I mean, I can blast it for us.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I want to see Pizza Talk podcast on Instagram.
Oh.
I love these samples, man.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, shit. I like that.
Wait. Ethan.
You just got to say to Dr. Chungo's Pizza Talk. Pizza Talk doesn't have its own account. I've contemplated this, and maybe we can go through the pros and the cons on the show tonight. Maybe that won't make for engaging content, but look at all the diagnostics we got running on the computer over here. Is that you playing the flute? Or is that the iwi? Oh, yeah. I love having that blasted. That got my heart rate up. Now this one's... Oh, this is attached to this song.
Yeah, it's just
Would you consider this an outro to the last thing? Okay.
this is just a voice memo.
That's nice. That is nice.
Damn. Were you in like the DJ room?
Dude, you bet your ass.
Just like
Eric. Live on YouTube, Google.
live on the YouTubes.
The link is in my bio, man.
Are you not gonna have a single Budweiser?
I will after I run out of my beers.
Okay. Make me look like an asshole over here.
Hey, that's fine if you want to like it.
I don't really like it. It'll do.
Did you go to
I
the
think
BP?
I tolerate it more than you do.
Did you go to the BP?
The one in Fulton,
Yeah.
around the corner,
Yeah.
like the Seven Heaven, it's called.
They got Modelo, they got Heineken, they got...
I didn't see Heineken, I did see Modelo, but it was $4 more than this.
I'll reimburse you. Blake, I brought you
don't.
onto the show. Maybe I should wait till the actual show, but I was going through my Venmo and I didn't see a receipt from Blake from last time we got pizza and beers, which would happen to be a week ago.
How much was it?
Less than
again?
a week. Well,
Like
that's up.
23. Then I can take out the margarita that you owe me from Mexico.
See, this is just we can just call it even. We just won't worry about it.
3 to 11, so that's 23 minutes.
Well, just wait. Just don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. I'm sure you'll buy beer again or pizza at some point.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm strapped for cash, all right?
Yeah.
E-Trade charged me $38 for a reorganization fee.
Reorganization fee. A reorganization fee.
What the hell does that mean?
It's a real thing. They charged me, an app charged me $38 for investing.
Whoa, dude. Have you ever heard of Robinhood?
I'm about to make the funds.
Yeah, no brokerage fees. No brokerage fees. They do have a
That shit's
shitty app
glitchy,
that
though.
kind of goes down, but yeah.
Robinhood's glitchy. You hear about that kid that committed suicide?
No.
There was a glitch on Robinhood.
Was it
that-
like, is he related to the guy at all?
I don't know. He was just this 20-year-old kid who was trading on Robinhood, and his account came up as negative $750,000, and he literally threw himself in front of a train. And
Immediately?
I don't know, but
Yikes.
later it was a glitch.
Investing isn't for
He
everybody.
like actually had 16 grand in there, and the account glitched. Yeah,
There was
dude,
something else going on with that
Robinhood's
guy. There's something else going on with that person, but that is not good.
Oh yeah, there was were likely some other
My-
comorbidities.
you know what my first move would be in that case would be? Before jumping in front of a train? Calling customer support.
Good idea.
That is smart. That is very smart.
That would be my first move, friend.
That is very smart.
We are mere moments away. 3 minutes, friends. If you're watching the stream, let me know in the chat if you can hear my voice. Let me know if you can hear the music. And we'll be off to the start soon. We're getting ready to start.
Let's go.
Did you guys reserve tickets for the Trump rally?
Yes, front row.
Wait, there's which one?
Just, you know,
The one.
there's-
The one in Tulsa was a hit. Over 1 million tickets. Excellent turnout.
big
Big turnout.
huge
Huge turnout.
It was great to fill the seats. I really need to work on that.
That sounded awesome, man. Thank you for that.
To work on the receipt.
Wanna try that?
Yeah.
So basically,
Dude, that shit'll get you high, man.
You take
is this methamphetamine?
that's Easter egg.
Is this Easter amphetamine?
That is just Easter egg dust.
So this has space.
Pull up the world
space
clock.
in it.
The big
Dude, don't waste that. That could be life-saving.
Okay, Dr. Chunk. Oh, well. Okay, Dr. Ethan.
doctor.
Hey.
He's an actual doctor.
He is an actual doctor.
All right, guys, we are
Can you
40.
prescribe this?
We are 40 seconds away from the start of the show. Are you ready? Almost ready?
Kind of nervous.
I am
Is this
ready.
you playing drums, Al?
This is you. It was during a practice. It's just a
Oh, is it me?
voice memo sample.
Nice.
I love this track.
This is a good song.
Ooh.
Damn, this is a bad time for the show to start.
I don't remember me playing this, but hell yeah.
It might have been when you and Parker were in the Northside house and you both had your drum sets.
Oh, that I remember that.
I think it was
That was a good little shed.
All right, it is 7 o'clock, folks. We are heading live into the show.
What's going on?
Hi.
Hi.
Let's go ahead.
Okay, guys.
Welcome, everyone.
Cleaned out the refrigerator.
The
What
Pizza
is
Talk.
I think we're just
Live
about
experience.
ready
You know
to
what it
build
is.
the perfect pizza.
I've got some guests here with me.
Pizza. Is that what's playing? Can the audience hear this?
Oh yeah, this is for everyone. This is the beginning of the show.
This is a legendary track.
This is Off to the Races. I've been recommended by a listener of the show. This should be how we hype it in. I think it's a good idea to get the energy high at the top of the show. So here we are, piping the track. Welcome everybody to another Pizza Talk live experience. We are about a month out from the last episode, and it's been here we are.
It's a lot of fun. Thanks for having us.
This is it. We have I don't know if you all want to introduce yourself or if you want me to introduce yourself.
Can you introduce ourselves?
Okay.
Can you introduce ourselves?
Yeah. I've got in piss color Blake. He's been on the live experience before. And Alex, who's been on the regular performance.
Yep, it's great to be back. I love doing this. I love experiences like this as well.
It's a lot of fun.
So we are in the live experience. I gotta turn this off because having them talk is. Whew. That was fun though.
Should we get the elephant in the room out of the way and talk about the hats?
Yeah, I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Or I was actually sorry. I was supposed to do this actually, but.
What were you doing
Very
up there?
quiet.
It was really quiet for us, but it wasn't for them. So if you want to, no, okay. What first order of business?
Well, initially we had planned on ordering hot for pizza,
Hot for Pizza
which
was their soft opening was today.
and yeah, we were gonna try some new pizza, and we were gonna put our critic hats on and really dive into the culinary experience.
Oops.
But we found that they were unsatisfied with the quality of their pies. So we're here sitting with our pants between our legs with these food critic hats on, thinking we were going to try something new. And
They're not.
We look like idiots.
and we look like fucking idiots.
I mean, it's if we really want to get into placing blame, I place the blame on myself.
No. Don't be
Don't do that.
I feel
Don't
like
do
it's
that.
necessary for me to take responsibility for once in my life.
Well, this is a good
And I think
place
this
to
is a good
start.
place to start.
Okay,
This is
completely your
all
fault.
I will.
Do you feel how do you feel about that?
Just could have maybe got. I think if I was younger in my life and had made different decisions, maybe became pizza oven technician instead of the life of rock and roll and sin that I chose.
POT they call it.
Yeah, so pizza
they
oven
got, they got
technician.
POT school at EC.
Yeah, so I think if I would have done that,
POT
then
head.
He's a POT. Yeah.
then maybe So just
Do you know what the
where I'm at.
credentials are for POT tech?
that's a couple years at least.
I think it's
years I was just partying, playing rock and roll that I could have been focusing on something that would have prevented.
I
Is
think it's
that-
around a
that-
580 to 600 hour program.
Is that an associate's?
That's entry level. It definitely is entry level.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, we're here. Well, I guess there is other pizza to be had that has not been had. So
Like a-
maybe
We're taking any and all suggestions. We're desperate. Our wieners are out. We look like idiots. We
Kinda
got these
thinking-
hats on, and we can't take them off because we're.
is that
in
a
too
saying? Our wieners are out.
deep. Yeah. Well, when you got your pants between your legs, I mean, it follows that your wiener.
Pants between your
wiener-
legs,
yeah.
or is it pants around your ankles?
Pants around. Okay, pants around your ankles. Same thing, kind of, right?
Pants between your legs, I think, is a little bit different.
Is that underpants too, or is that only your outer pants?
Are you asking me or?
Anyone? Does anyone know?
I think it's both.
I've got my pants down.
It's got to be both because it's more embarrassing. If
Yeah.
if the hot dog's hanging out.
Pants
I mean, what if you had
betwixt
on,
my ankles.
Yeah, what if you had on some embarrassing underwear, and then maybe it would be actually worse
Like
That'd be
that your
embarrassing.
underwear was
underwear.
on instead of down.
Maybe some skid mark underwear.
That would be so embarrassing.
I was thinking French dips.
French dipped.
French dip underwear?
No, for sorry.
Oh, we order French dips?
Yeah, I think that's just what I'm in the mood for.
Do we know anywhere that does something like that for delivery? I mean, that would be unprecedented.
French dip pizza.
That would be unprecedented for Pizza Talk.
French dip pizza would be incredible. We should call places and ask if they can do
in
a
the spirit of Food Critic, I think that would be
Yeah.
a good idea.
So I think what that would entail is if we could find a place that would put roast beef and cheddar, and instead of a sauce, it's an au jus on the pizza.
Dude.
Or do we want to like a dipping sauce that we can dip our own au jus in, like
Still
a true
thinking-
French dip?
I was thinking white pizza with roast beef and cheddar, and then maybe some onions, and then an au jus dip, as you said. Yeah.
Dip the pizza in au jus.
I'm going to pull up the French dip Wikipedia
something.
page here, and I'm going to go ahead and read off. So a French dip sandwich, also known as a beef dip, is a hot sandwich consisting of thinly sliced roast beef or sometimes other meats on a French roll or baguette. It is usually served plain, but a variation is topped with Swiss. Okay, so I said cheddar. I misspoke. I do apologize. Onions, so we need onions on there too, and a dipping container of beef broth produced from the cooking process. So beef stock, a light beef gravy, or beef consommé is sometimes
Who's going to read it to us? If anyone knows, it's us two.
And I would just want to remark on how elegant they make leftover beef broth sound with the au jus name. That's really just all it is.
Do you guys speak
It's a
French?
beautiful
Do we
thing.
have anyone
Oui.
maybe listening that speaks French that could possibly give
It's
us
the
a
juice.
true translation? I mean, I almost said recipes.
Au jus is the juice, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I don't think you speak French.
I might not.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard you speak French.
Yeah,
okay. So
fromage.
let's see. We
Okay.
get a au jus translation.
Dexter's
It says
Lab.
it's an adjective served with the natural juices or gravy.
Au jus.
The jus
To make it
itself,
sound palatable.
sometimes served as au jus. Juice.
Bless you.
It's really just like hot blood and water.
that
That's
sounds-
basically all it is.
That sounds really good.
Hot blood, fat, and water.
Who do you think around here would be open to something such as so extreme as a French dip pizza?
Chanello's.
Do you think they would do it?
Chanello's might. I mean, any place that has like a make your own pizza, maybe.
Yeah, they legally have to do it.
You can
They're
get
legally
roast beef.
required.
CC's?
CC, I could see
Um,
I could see CC's doing that.
Do you think CC's is
CC's.
delivering? You think CC's is delivering? Do they bring the buffet to you in
Probably-
these trying times?
Probably DoorDash it.
I had a bad experience with DoorDash, so we're not promoting them in any way, shape, or form.
You did. You were scammed and you
Yes.
were rused.
I was scammed. How did you know about that?
You told me about it like 3 days ago.
I've seen you since then?
Yeah, you were like you ordered Chipotle and then they brought it 3 doors down, and you let that guy have it.
No, they didn't. They didn't bring it to any house. I checked the whole street. I checked the whole block.
The driver ate your burrito.
I got a burrito bowl and a taco. So
You got
It's
swindled.
swindled. Real hard.
yeah,
Did we both say swindled at the same time?
Yeah.
I wish I had my soundboard. I could play the all sound effect.
What happened to it?
Oh, it is at a different location right now.
Oh
What
no.
location is that?
Sarah's house.
My ass.
That's at Sarah's house. It's the Kindle for her, and also the soundboard when I need it for the show. I forgot it.
I hope she's watching. You need to put down the Sims. Give that PS4 back to this man so that he can play the
Sounds.
sounds that he wants.
I don't need the sounds.
The buffalo sounds and the squealing sounds and the cha-ching noises.
I missed
That
the
has nothing to
cha-ching
do with the
noises.
PS4. That has nothing to do with the PS4 though.
Well, the PS4 too. I know that that's been a very contingent thing with Sarah.
The Uno Station 4. I only play Uno on mine.
See, I thought. What you want to talk about that? Squirt gun game you got? You want to tell me about some of the trophies I saw you awarded?
Yeah, that was
Oh, senpai.
that was something. A friend of mine who I won't name implored someone to play this game with him, and I, not really knowing what I was.
I
getting
think you could
myself
openly
into.
talk about it because that person has a podcast and they have openly talked about that game on the podcast.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. My
you can
friend-
give a plug to them too. They're friends of the
my-
show.
Yes, yes. My friend Dewey from the flock.
The Flock Podcast, everyone, friends of the show.
He got this game called Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash, I believe it's called. And basically the premise of the game, if you're not familiar with Senran Kagura, it's basically it's an anime that consists of maybe like 10 to 12 young extremely large-breasted women who also are really good at kung fu and have, like, I guess, magic kung fu powers.
They are what is the Japanese word for? It's like a ninja. It's not.
Samurai?
Shinobi.
They're shinobi. They are shinobi. Yes.
That's all I knew, and I knew it was that with squirt guns. So I'm thinking it's like a Dead or Alive beach volleyball type thing, which we are, that's just deep in the cultural zeitgeist of the aughts. I was like, okay, there's gonna
The
be
cultural zeitgeist of the odds. It sounds like the Joe Rogan experience, brother. You gotta chill with that.
That's awesome, man. Like my Joe Rogan impersonation.
That was really
That's
good.
awesome, man.
Can you try? Can you do
So
that?
are you telling me, like,
Have you tried ayahuasca?
so wait, do you smoke DMT? So you're like a mathematician and all that shit, right? So like, do you get numbers from like smoking DMT? Yeah. So basically, it far exceeded anything I expected it to be, and it ended up being. So you're basically in this water gun war with all these other scantily clad women with like enormous boobs. And,
Very large, very jiggly, I might add.
And part of the point acquisition system is you got to shoot them, like when you get them, when you shoot them down, you got to finish them. And the way you do that is you squirt their top or their bottom to a point where it flies off, and then you get points. And they get all bashful about it, and you just rinse, repeat, no pun intended, over and over again. So setting the perverse nature of the game aside, it plays pretty well. There's a pretty good, like card system, like a power up system. You can like.
How come in-game cards are always? It's like a very common trend I see in games.
Yeah,
you know
it
what
is.
that's
Like perks and stuff like that, and decks, and you can. I don't know.
Weapons and skins and different powers. Cards.
It like works. I don't know. It's like elegant and simple, and
is it monetized? Can you buy? Is that?
I don't think it's monetized.
Okay.
In fact, I don't know how they could monetize it anymore.
Sure, nobody plays that, right?
Yeah, we tried to get on like a public server, and like not a soul currently plays the game, and it's only like 3 years old. There was not a soul on the online like PvP servers.
Must not have sold
Except
very
for
many games.
me and Dewey,
That was too
just
cool.
playing 1-on-1, squirting each other until we were nude.
One more squirt. One orange skirt.
Wait, so can you be nude?
You can be you can be partially nude. You can be no top or no bottom, but you don't see anything. You just see like a flash of light when the part.
I mean,
in
I'm not
question.
interested in seeing anything nude, but I just had the question.
It's a valid question. I think it's a valid concern.
You just respect the art.
Yeah.
You're there for the artistry and the cultural relevance of.
Well,
You know,
it comes from a different culture, and so it may seem shocking to a Western eye, and it certainly was shocking to me to see it being played by
I don't
my
think
friend.
there's anything quite as exciting or appreciated as the nude human body. So I think that's something.
It is
important to think about.
underappreciated. I think you are correct, and I don't think it gets as much as exposure as it should.
Yeah, I mean, so if you're curious and you want something different in your gaming repertoire, I recommend the Senran Kagura
Like
Beach Splash.
something nude to do.
Something nude to do.
It's a new direction.
It's a nude direction.
Yeah, pretty
I think about
filthy
that.
game.
We had our highest numbers ever, and then they all left the stream, and I can only imagine it might have been due to the content.
We had our highest numbers ever.
Yeah, it literally exceeded our ceiling within the first. I don't even know how long we've been going now, like 15 minutes, and It's back down to 0 just because of.
Well, we can talk about wieners.
I think it was something that I said.
How many people were on?
I can't give away the numbers,
Oh.
but it was a big number.
Can you play some apology music?
No.
Something like apologetic.
I have no audio input. Okay? And I got no.
Well, I feel like this is just the kind of thing that happens, like when the live starts, people come, and then they last about 5-10 minutes, and then they.
Oh no! I mean, we don't have to talk about viewing. Are you trying to make a correlation versus causation argument here?
I'm just trying to explain it in such a way that it makes our discussion about the anime porn
Less
game
relevant, less center of the issue.
less
Sound off in the
causal.
chat, more or less anime combo, and we'll keep it going well into the night.
What is Sailor Moon?
It's an old show. It's an anime, right? It's just anime.
I've seen Spirited Away.
That's a good
Not
one.
similar to Sailor Moon.
Okay. I just thought I'd ask.
That's Miyazaki, right?
I think so.
That's a good one.
All
Love
right, we
his
got
work.
some questions.
genius.
I'm just now seeing the chat. We got some either ors here, rock or rap.
Oh, that's an old Kyle Mooney skit.
I'm gonna say both.
Okay, what about skater or goth?
I'm gonna say both.
Yeah, little mix. Little mix is good.
Skater goth?
I like a little mix of skater goth.
Look a
Where
little-
I like the
right in between.
etnies.
Just somewhere in between.
Okay, what about jock or prep?
Oh man,
That you can't be
I'd
both.
say somewhere in between.
You cannot be both a jock and a prep.
Could you go on? I think you could. I think you could, but I'll let you argue.
No way.
I'll let you argue your side first, because I'm
Everyone
kind.
thinks you can. Everyone thinks, oh, the preps and the jocks is kind of like a Venn diagram. But
What about like a tennis jock? They're pretty preppy, probably.
no, their head's not the right place. Their head's on tennis, not on
Not on my
Boat-
Abercrombie.
boats or
Boats.
Like my collar.
Cuban cigars.
So it's an ideology.
Yeah, prep is a state of mind. And if you're a jock, you don't got time to think about prep things like money and dad's money. And
My dad owns a dealership.
my dad owns.
Ooh, that's a
a
good
dealership.
distinction.
That's
the-
fucking awesome,
The
man.
dads of preps versus the dads of jocks. So the dads
Very
of jocks.
So the dad makes the son,
yeah,
or the or the daughter, or whoever.
absolutely.
The
You're a
child
trust fund
is.
kid. Your dad's paying for everything for you. You're a prep. If your dad is your coach, or your dad
or
is
strongly cheering from the sidelines. with
exactly.
Only disappointment to wager.
You're a big jock. You're a big fucking jock.
So do you think that also applies to the previous question, skater or goth or rock or rap, that maybe perhaps your dad decides? And this could be the Father's Day show, since Father's Day was yesterday, so we could tie it all into
Yeah.
that, to daddy issues.
I could see that.
Yeah. So,
Gotta get Dr. Drew on the phone.
my dad is
Howard Stern.
probably he was probably a jock. That's the closest I can get to
Son of a
describing
jock.
him.
Son of a jock.
But also there was a lot more nuance going on, He did a lot more stuff. Like he was really into like reading and he traveled a lot. So
He was a bookworm.
he was like
Was he studying playbooks?
what was that guy? What's that guy's name? He was really into Hunter S. Thompson.
Hunter S.
Johnny
Thompson?
Depp.
Yeah.
Is Johnny Depp his
John
name?
Depp.
Jonathan Deppington. Jonathan P. Deppington.
My dad was a big army guy. He loved the army. He had it high and he had the high and tight. He was not in the army, but he liked it a lot.
Oh, okay. So he's an observer. He just okay.
He was an observer.
Our house is full of pictures of tanks.
He was an army observer.
So he's more into
Yeah.
tanks than he was into the army.
He followed wars really closely. He would
From the
would-
sidelines?
Yeah, he would email the president. Well, I guess they didn't have email then, but he would send letters to the president. Hey, we need to adjust this skirmish to the west because there's a sandstorm coming in, and I don't think our troops are gonna be able to get. They don't have anything for their eyes.
Oh, so he's a public. He was a public. He was an advisor.
Yeah.
Okay, but he wasn't associated.
No, he just really liked the army.
Oh, interesting.
It's
So an
really-
enthusiast
It's an admirable quality.
that became an advisor.
Yeah.
Truly a harrowing tale. Did they listen?
Admirable.
Did they listen to him?
No,
Oh.
not at all.
They didn't listen to a word he said.
They said I don't know what sandstorm you're talking about. We're in Korea.
Talking about the one by Darude.
They went by Darude. Guys, warning, sandstorm coming in hot.
I'm in Vietnam. I don't.
Get the speakers set up. You can blast that for a mile away. You get the right rated speaker. You get the hertz properly matched. I mean, Blake, you've spent some time at Guitar Center. Maybe you could give us a pitch for the proper sound system that we would need to put up in the jungle for Darude to be heard all over our
man.
fighting district. If you were okay, here I got an idea.
This
Blake.
guy's got the answers.
Blake, I need you to give a pitch to you've been contracted out by the Marines to sell us the sound system that we need to play Darude Sandstorm Sandstorm. It's going to be a soundstorm technically, as loud as possible in our fighting region. The floor is yours. Sell it to me.
What are those speakers that nightclub in Berlin?
Oh, those are called Function 1.
Function 1 speakers, baby.
Oh,
They look hot. They sound hot.
They're purple.
They're purple.
They look like big boxes that are like all angular and shit, and they put out some of the best sound you can possibly
There's some
imagine.
brutalist speakers. I'd either recommend them or maybe some Logitech speakers.
Are you
Is
looking
Function 1 with a K
with a K.
perchance?
It's with a K. Function 1.
Okay, I was curious. Is it British? It's actually British. Sorry to break it to you. You said Berlin, eh?
Hey, we're all British.
Well, they have Berghain, the club, the famous club in Berlin, has a Function 1 sound system.
I understand what you're saying now. And it
Pretty
is
awesome.
the loudest thing you've ever heard?
It's super loud. It's super clear.
Whoa, this sub is bigger than these guys.
Yeah, they're bigger than a couple guys.
very expensive.
Wow.
Subs are bigger than one or two guys.
They're like the Aston Martins
Wow.
Aston
of speakers.
Yeah.
Now, is that like some guy you know? Austin?
What?
Who?
Austin's Morton?
I'm talking about Aston Martin.
Asked him out?
Aston.
Don't say that on this show.
Yeah, no cursing, please.
Darn it.
Guys, it is moments away before we open the phone lines. I'm predicting a high flood rate. The floodgates, I'm predicting it. So if you want to maybe think about some pizza options that we have before our minds just get overwhelmed with the thoughts of others. Have you ever thought about that?
Overwhelmed with the thoughts of others.
Have you ever thought about that?
And that's on Zen. And that's on Buddha.
I'm overwhelmed. I've overcome with the thoughts
Of others.
of others.
Yeah.
Wow. That's that's big thoughts right there.
Do you want to know
Guess
what
I never
the
thought about that.
first I type in DuckDuckGo is giving me some crazy advice for pizza suggestions.
What the fuck is DuckDuckGo?
I don't know if you've driven around town and seen the billboards.
Nope.
They got billboards now.
Oh.
It's just a goo-goo alternative,
When did that
man.
happen?
It's just a goo-goo alternative.
You don't want an alternative to goo-goo in your life?
I mean,
Do you use Bing.com?
No. I don't trust.
I use Ask.
I don't
You
trust.
use Metacrawler. Remember that one?
Oh, no.
From like 1998.
I use archive.org, and then I go back and I look at
Then
all
you go to
the
the
websites.
Wayback Machine.
I go to the Wayback Machine. I check out all the sites.
Can you use a
The
search
word.
engine within the Wayback Machine? So you go to the Wayback Machine to 2000. You can to Google.com, and then you can use search, and it will access through the Wayback Machine
That'd be
search
cool.
results from 2000.com.
Pretty wicked.
Damn, that's a thought.
You know,
That's
someone
heady.
had to think about that. But
Try-
can you do it?
Try it.
I don't know.
I'm going to need you to sound off in the comments, listeners. Can you let me know? Can you go to waybackmachine.com? Can you type in google.com? Can you do a search and get 2000? Say, let's pick the year 2000 because it's the Lord of our Christ. And can you search and get the search results you get if you lived in the year 2000? Mr. Waybackmachine.com. Sound off in the comments, please. We're about to open the phone lines up.
I remember I had
I'm scared to
this
open the phone
class.
lines.
Yeah.
I had this class when I was a kid.
Bug types.
Like like maybe middle school. It was a bug types class. No, it was a computer class, and we spent one whole class period checking out all the different search engines. Like the class was to learn about all the different search engines, and there might have been like 6 different search engines at the time that we were all like. I remember it was Ask Jeeves,
Definitely remember Ask Jeeves, AJ.
Metacrawler,
Don't remember
Google of
Metacrawler.
course. Remember Lycos?
No, I don't really.
Lycos was a huge one, and it became like a giant hub, similar to like
To E-Bombs World.
kind of like eBombs World or like Newgrounds. There were like a lot of games and videos on it, and then it just disappeared. I don't know who bought it, but you bought it.
Huh?
Is that what you were doing? Or you were gesturing to yourself?
No, there's a floating hand that just appeared. I got a little
waving over here.
scared. I got a little scared.
Maybe we should have a scary episode. Ooh. Do you guys believe in ghosts?
Wow! Happy Halloween!
Yeah, we got a couple months.
Halloween come early.
I love Halloween.
I'm gonna be real with you. I love Halloween.
There's something about not being myself that's so fucking good.
That's funny.
This place only does pickup. Okay, I'm
Who are you looking at?
I'm doing some precursor researching, looking at what DuckDuckGo suggested maybe we should check out.
He's looking up Rodney Dangerfield jokes to try on a podcast.
Yeah.
My wife. Take her.
Take her. I
We
get no
got it.
respect.
My wife.
We got it.
We got an agreement.
Okay, guys, I have to be before I open this phone line, so I'm thinking maybe we take a call for a guest to maybe ask you some questions while I go take a urination.
Okay.
Yeah. Open it up.
You
Open
think you
it
can
up.
handle it?
Yeah. Open it up. Open it up.
Oh, no, dude. Here we go. There it is.
Please leave your message for
No! Immediate denial.
What happened?
This is an issue that I'm going
Please
to
leave
call
your
Mr.
message
Google himself.
What's Lou doing?
Is that it? Do you want me to go ahead and just go into that?
I mean, that's up to you.
Are there any
That's not who I was
callers?
going to call. That's not who I was going to call. I haven't opened the phone lines yet. I was going to make a plant.
I was just wondering why he wasn't laying on this bed next to me.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Very sexy.
For fun.
Very
Whoa.
sexy.
As friends.
Please
We're-
leave your message for Sarah.
Okay, well, I've been blocked by my own girlfriend live on air. This is a developing story.
I'd like to hear more.
Me too. But I'm going to call someone else instead.
You'd like to, but he's blocked.
I need to save these numbers in a notepad or something, so I don't have to do this every time. What the hell? I can't believe I've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe I've freaking done this, man.
What have you done? What have you done?
I can't talk about it.
It's not good, man.
All
Not
right, here
good.
we go. Good Lord. I really need a producer. This is too much.
Hello?
Hi, yes. This is Dr. Chungo with Pizza Talk Podcast. Just calling in. We have a segment on our show where we call someone and talk to my guests on the show while I go and relieve my bladder. So if you want to give your name and...
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, of course.
Okay, let me turn it up here. Make sure everybody can hear it here. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Hello? Can you hear me? Can
Yep,
you hear me?
we're all good.
Yes.
And I'm going to leave the room. Your name and the floor is yours, sir.
Is this Bernie?
I am George Soros.
Oh, it's
This is
George.
Soros. Yes, yes, George Soros. This is definitely George Soros.
Okay.
99% of the people that I talk to think that this is Bernie Sanders. It is not. It is George Soros for sure.
You
George,
sure?
I have so many questions for you.
Okay. I am in charge of all the banks. That's all you need to know. What? Oh, okay. Give me a question. Questions.
Well, this is just minorly tangential to what you last said, but I'm wondering, what's it like at these Bilderberg group meetings? Like, what do you guys do? You get naked, you spank each other, you do any fun stuff like that?
99% of people hang out front and smoke cigarettes.
Is that it?
Only 1% of the population of these Build-A-Bear Foundation parties participate in wild sex orgies and Pizzagate activities.
Okay. How about like Bohemian Grove? Do you guys do any like wet spanking or cigarettes there?
We do a dry rub.
Okay.
And,
Okay. You praise any owls?
Have you ever been to a barbecue a situation, a spot, a barbecue place?
No.
A barbecue
No,
place?
you've never had a barbecue place. Barbecue.
Yeah,
Carolina, Kentucky.
Yeah.
And all the different sauces, the dry rubs, the seasonings.
Okay, so
99% of what they have on the menu, we do at the Build-A-Bear parties.
okay, so it's all dry rubs.
Dry rubs, we got stubs, we got Sweet Baby Ray's. Some people like Louisiana Crystal. It just depends on what you like. We've got a room for every type of sauce or a dry rub that you'd like.
And do you spank each other during this or after this?
You're breaking up. I'm so sorry, son.
Do you
say again?
do you spank each other during this or after this?
That's part of the dry rub. It's part of it. If you don't, you won't get a good wet spanking if you get Sweet Baby Ray's.
Okay.
It's kind of like you walk in, much like a Memphis barbecue spot. You walk in, tell them what you want. That's what you buy. That's what you get.
Okay. So it's barbecue and it's
you gotta wait in line. You gotta wait in line to get the dry rub. Okay.
I've got a question. Do you guys do like Alabama white sauce?
Did you say am I Alabama white sauce? Yes, of course, because this is George Soros, not Bernie Sanders. Yes, I love Alabama white sauce.
Okay.
Whatever that is, I don't know what you said.
And boxers or briefs?
Well, as a big supporter of Mike Tyson, I
Haynes.
chose boxers.
boxers.
I wanted to keep that answer brief.
That's very cool.
Okay, Mr. Soros, thank you for taking this call. I am back from the bathroom, and
Okay, back from a pee-pee. Great.
Thank you, George.
all right, talk to you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye, Knox.
Okay, let's open up the phone lines now. Do Not Disturb is officially off. 571-336-6785. You can give us a call on the Pizza Talk hotline. We're live awaiting your calls.
I
You
wanna
guys,
call.
you guys,
I'll call him.
I want to call so bad.
you want to call into the show?
I want to call. You want me to call?
I mean, I'll call into the show if you want.
Oh, it is? That's so sick. Someone needs to call into the show right fucking now and ask me questions.
Call into the
Ask great
show!
Questions about video games, food,
We're
the
food,
sports we like to play.
we are food critics. I'd love to hear some food-related questions.
Yes. Things of that ilk.
I think we can get some sauce related. Would you accept a sauce related question?
I would accept
Yeah.
a crema related question, maybe something related to like au jus.
Is au jus a crema?
No. Crema's gonna be a creamy, sustenant, sometimes sour or bitter, most of the time sweet. You usually use it as a drizzle on some types of food.
Little drizzle do you in the, as they say in the biz.
Yes.
Little drizzle do ya.
Little drizzle do, yeah.
Lil drizzle do
I've
ya.
been saying
Little
that for
drizzle,
years.
little drizzle do you?
I like that.
Sorry.
Say
to
it again.
interrupt. Little drizzle do
do ya.
ya?
That's 3 words.
No, I got it on here in the chat as 4.
Lil drizzle do ya. That's 3 words.
Do ya is 2 words.
No,
Do ya. 1 word.
it's DUYAH. Do ya?
I don't know.
Lil drizzle do ya.
Lil
Speaking of,
drizzle
did you bring
do
the
ya.
last dab?
Oh, I did not.
We could have had you hiccup live on air.
Damn. I
We
should
could have put the chug. We could have took the bottle chug to the test. I mean, you could still go and get it during the show. Just saying, it would be something that could be done, or you could have someone deliver it, possibly.
I could go get it right now.
I mean, you don't have to leave. It's just like that.
He's really just trying to bring some excitement to the show. It's just this thing.
I think it would be a good idea, Blake.
I don't know.
Regardless.
Are you scared, Blake? Is this why are you saying?
I'm sorry, could you hear that?
Look,
Yeah, I can hear everything.
We're off the record, Blake,
Oh.
but
I
Off the
can
record.
hear everything.
Off the record.
oh, he heard us.
All right.
Oh.
I'm going to cover up the mic so he can't hear us. So, I think what we need to do, I mean, you can always get the hot sauce. He's just grasping at straws for ways to make this thing interesting. Do you think we should get the hot sauce? I don't know. I have no idea. I think we're doing pretty good so far. Do you think he can hear us? No way.
Guys, I can hear literally everything.
Oh.
No, we're just talking about Nike.
We're talking about
Oh.
Nikes.
You guys- You guys cutting the logos off your
basketball.
socks?
Have
We're
you
talking
seen
about football. We're talking about golf.
what's the check?
That's the Nike check.
The Nike's swoosh. It's a Nike swoosh. That's what we're talking about. That's
Are you
all
cut-
it was.
Did you cut yours off your top of your socks too, or
When Colin Kaepernick,
did you cut yours off your socks?
My swoosh? No.
Yeah. So,
No.
all right, lines are open. 571-336-6785. Give us a call. Where should we get pizza? We haven't even thought about it. We've got. I don't know why it would be Blake and Alex, but
just looking at nudes.
Somebody once called us in the chat today. I want someone to call us today.
Yeah, this is an extreme divergence from the last podcast where there was
it was
a
literally unstoppable.
unstoppable amount of callers.
Well, I think
including myself.
I think it has to do with the day that we did it on, and there was some momentum into that episode. Okay.
Yeah, there was.
And I haven't done a show in a month, and with good reason, I would argue. And we're back. We're on a Monday. We're saying, wake up, sleepyheads. Pizza Talk is here to stay. We were here to celebrate. Again, if you're just now joining us, we were here to celebrate the soft opening of Hot for Pizza, Richmond's premier pizza joint, and they were not satisfied with their product. So they closed until they could get everything recalibrated, and I appreciate their what would you call it?
Hey,
Expertise.
We're still going to celebrate.
But
their
we're still
soft opening.
We're going to celebrate their soft opening with another pizza.
How can we get people into the chat right now? We need people watching the show. We need people logging on. We need people
I just
watching.
put it in my MySpace bulletin that we're on this podcast. I hope someone calls in.
Should we show feet? Should we?
I don't think feet does it. I don't know what the algorithm on YouTube does to get eyeballs in here.
I think we should show feet. I think we should show ass. I think we should.
I think if we say inflammatory things, that might get some people tweeting, and maybe it'll get some trolls.
Feet.
I think what we need to do is appeal to the troll audience.
Ass, titties, and toes.
Feet, toe,
Okay.
ass. Porn.
Pornhub.
Naked ass.
Let's just list off hashtags.
No, a room of 35 naked ass.
Instagood.
Room of 35 naked ass.
Hashtag Instagood.
Visco.
Hashtag Visco Cam. Hashtag Insta like.
Hashtag Insta-like.
Hashtag Kafif.
Hashtag Kofeve.
I think it is pronounced kafefe.
Hashtag.
Careful.
Oh, sorry, I
Hashtag
got corona
Orange
That
virus.
sounded like a COVID cough, if I'm being honest.
If I'm being covidly honest.
I don't even know what that's supposed to be a pun of.
Hashtag
Guess I'll die.
Luigi's Mansion on GameCube.
Hashtag
Super Mario Sunshine. Hashtag
Game Rant.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Hashtag I'm grasping at straws here. Hashtag Super
Hashtag
Monkey Ball 2.
Canceled. Hashtag.
Hashtag canceled. Hashtag Buffalo Wild Wings.
Hashtag. Oh, yeah. Buffalo Wild Wings. We want to actually. I just want to congratulate one of our sponsors, Buffalo Wild Wings.
No.
Thank you, Buffalo Wild Wings, for giving us $40,000 to do this today. We couldn't have done without you.
I mean, but they gave it, you guys, and this is an issue, and we talked about this before the broadcast. We cannot get off track here. You know why they gave us that $40,000, and that's to make the French dip pizza happen.
yeah.
And if we do not spend that money, we have someone who is going to audit us to make sure that we proportionately spend it all equally on roast beef, thinly shredded roast beef, might I add, French baguette crust to make the pizza, and
Beautiful.
Possibly Swiss, because they do expect us to make our own au jus with this. If
That's
you read the
true.
fine print, that
That's
is what
true.
they requested
That was
of us.
in the $40,000 contract. That's
You know,
true.
I'm looking at this hat in the playback monitor in front of me, and it's making me wish it was a bucket hat. Have you ever thought about that?
Critic
okay.
bucket hat.
Well, we did make these hats like 3 years ago.
Maybe we could
when
spruce it up.
bucket hats were on sort of like, are they in? Are they out? Like,
They're
we
out.
weren't sure yet if bucket hats were in or out, so we just went with the classic. And here we are now, 3 years later, with
With our pants down.
our pants
Between our legs.
just sitting here
With our pants between our legs.
Can someone call us? Call us!
571-336-6785 Pizza Talk hotline is open. Let me make sure. Definitely not.
571-669-8993-2.
That's the wrong number.
Call
man.
us now.
That's the wrong
Please
number,
call.
man. Look, this is the wrong number.
I'm going to
man.
make some calls.
I'm thinking about, I'm just going to go rogue and just order pizza on my phone and just have it delivered here and see what you guys think of it.
Okay.
Does that sound like something I could do?
Yeah.
I know roughly what.
Yeah! Back in business, baby!
All right. Pizza Talk Podcast. Dr. Chungo, you're on the show. Name and what
Hey,
can we
this,
do you with?
this is the Laughing Man.
Oh, hello, sir. This is early on in the show. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I've had kind of a weird week, to be honest.
Oh, would you like to elaborate?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I feel weird talking about it, but two of my close friends were canceled very publicly this week.
Oh
Oh
no.
no. What happened?
Yeah, I think they're mutual friends. So I mean, the first one would be Lewis, and
Oh no.
so yeah, someone put some screenshots on Twitter of I guess him grooming some 15, 16-year-old boys on
No.
Splatoon.
On
No. No.
Splatoon.
I could see that.
Oh no.
These are heavy accusations.
Well, when I first saw it, I figured, okay, this must be Photoshop. But then when I looked at it, the things he was saying, these were things that only Lewis would say probably. So
Could you give us an example of maybe something he was saying?
He was just saying stuff like, "My name's Lewis" over and over.
That's something Lewis was. That's a total Lewisism.
He would say, "My name's Lewis, and I think you're really mature for your age, and would it be possible if we could meet up in public?"
This sounds like a frame, and there's so many Lewises in the world. I don't think this sounds like.
I don't know. This is kind of weird because my son, he's around 15 or 16, but he's been writing in his notebook, L L L L every day.
L for Lewis.
He loves Splatoon. This is kind of fucking me up, guys.
That's interesting.
Sounds like
yeah,
Blake's
that's
son.
strange.
I'm gonna call my son.
Could you maybe expand upon the second person? You did mention two people. I don't want to dwell too much on this because I'd like to get Lewis involved because these do sound, and maybe a lawyer because these do sound like heavy accusations. But
Well, the other person is, of course, I'm sure you already saw Matthew Timko.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, so I don't know where the video came from, but someone did a screen recording of what looked like a Zoom call between him and the owner of Black Hand Coffee.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And yeah, it was kind of uncomfortable to watch. They were basically just talking about how they love cops and how
This is on YouTube.
they're frustrated that sometimes a couple bad apples ruin it for everyone.
No, this sounds unreal.
And then Matthew Timko, I want to make sure I get that name in there. He said several times that there's just something about a man in uniform and that any cop that he sees that's over 6 feet tall can, quote, get it.
Oh
no. Well, I mean, he wants
that
you
blue
come
dick.
in here swinging heavy, and I do have someone that is on the payroll now, making sure that this is heavy stuff, and we have to do our due diligence and get all parties involved. I did want to ask. I did do some research onto you as a character and just you as a person and how you present yourself online. And I'm curious if you could maybe explain to us your No More Fastballs campaign.
The No More Fastballs campaign is, I've been writing to Bud Selig since '96 about this. Basically, I was a big fan of baseball, always loved it, would go to spring training and everything. The fastball was introduced in the 90s, and it basically ruined the game. Before, when I watched it, I would always have a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the pitches that they were doing, change up, knuckle, curve. But then when they brought the fastball in, I felt like the game was too fast and it was hard to watch at that point. And so I stopped having fun. And so I haven't really watched any since then, but I would love to watch some more.
True. Okay.
What's wrong with so the fastball is really fast, but I understand knuckleballs to be kind of slow. Why don't
the knuckleball? Okay, go ahead.
Well, knuckleballs are really slow. Wouldn't that slow down the game too much? What's your
No,
like?
that's
What's
the
your?
perfect speed.
That's the perfect speed. Nice and
Yeah,
slow.
and you never know where it's gonna go.
Okay.
I think
understand.
it's important to look at this from two sides. You look at it from the pitcher's side. I throw a fastball, I get a strike. That was easy.
Mm-hmm.
From the hitter's standpoint, fuck, that was hard. I just had this round device fly past me at unprecedented speeds, and if you throw a changeup, you know, it's something that appears to be having some speed, but then it slows down. For those viewers who aren't baseball fanatics like us, with that happens, it feels almost like a cop out. It's like a cheat to me. It feels like a cheat.
Are fastballs cheating? Is that what you're saying, Laughing Man?
I would say it is cheating, and I would say it's cheating the fans out of watching a good, clean game. And the
Yeah.
type of both sidesism that you're doing, where you're playing devil's advocate, reminds me of when Matthew Timko was saying on that video that he loved cops.
Okay, well, Laughing Man, you are quite an inflammatory figure and an enigma to the show. I appreciate you calling in. I'm going to have our lawyer review this conversation until I could probably speak on anything. It seems like a tough situation for me right now. So,
Is Alan Dershowitz not at Martha's Vineyard?
all right, that was
Wow, he
the
dropped
Laughing
Alan
Man.
Dershowitz, yeah.
This is
Goodbye, Michael.
okay. So we have we're moving on. 571-336-6785. The lines are open. I had a whole order built, and I was about to press the order button, and then something happened here.
Did your
so-
phone break?
No, I got caught up. I got a message from Duncan Trussell. It sent me a message on Patreon. So I'm personal.
Oh, did you get a new patron?
No. Do you think I could get him to revert the amount of money I spent on his podcast on our podcast?
Who's Pumpkin Russell?
Pumpkin
It's an
Russell.
old man. Is an old man. So I had some really interesting pizzas built here and added to the order, and I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that it's gonna happen. 571-336-6785. If you have any pizza suggestions, this is really your last opportunity to get in before I press order. I know there's a little delay on the live stream, so I'm going to wait a little while, but the cart will be fully loaded, and we will be properly awaiting our pizza destiny.
I'm Novus.
I've got something that adheres to your guidelines.
What guidelines?
Just your preferences as far as pizza intake goes.
Are we doing the French dip pizza?
It's not really a thing.
Yeah, I've.
You
don't
know,
wanna
I've
make
got
it a
nowhere.
thing?
I've got nowhere that offers au jus.
This is pathetic.
I've
This is
given up
fucked.
the ghost, as they say.
This is absolutely fucked.
Do you think I should call this place and just ask them on the phone? Say, hey, I've got an idea here. Do you think you can help me achieve it?
Yeah.
I mean, I think
The problem is
people
when
are
it comes to
always-
ordering, I don't have a secure way over the phone to make that happen.
What do you mean?
I guess I got cash. I can pay him cash.
I think people are always wanting to liven up their work time experience.
I've got around 40
Now?
euros.
Now, you think in this day and age, people are looking for that?
Yeah, everyone just feels like a drone nowadays, and they just want someone to call in and say, They want to be thrown a curveball, and they want you to call and say, I want you to make me a pizza that is basically a French dip, and I want you to put au jus in there so I can dip the pizza in beef blood.
Yeah. I think a fastball in this scenario would be a pepperoni or cheese pizza.
Do you think I should call them and? But see, I'm
don't
gonna have to
even
give
eat
I'm
beef.
gonna have to give them the address over the phone for the pizza, and that's not something I want to do. Maybe I can mute
Yeah.
it. Maybe I can mute the mic. I think I can mute. This is tricky territory.
Well, I've
I've had a couple beers.
Why don't we just keep it simple then?
I have an order- I have an order placed.
A
I have-
cheese and a pepperoni.
I thought the whole thing here was I was just gonna surprise us.
Okay, surprises.
Okay.
I
And-
love surprises.
Okay. How do you feel about beef tongue?
Fuck you!
That's not a surprise anymore. And then I have to eat. Then I know I'm eating beef tongue, and
And then what?
I've never eaten beef tongue.
Chewy.
It's
I
like
hear
an
it's kinda-
airhead.
I hear it's kind of chewy.
It's like an airhead. I got to put in my security code to order pizza.
It's like salty airhead.
I got my security code to order pizza.
My God.
Good God. Delivery.
Here's the cat.
Oh, no. This is not good.
Meow meow.
Blake, are you going to be okay with this?
Yeah.
You took the
Kinda
nighttime
freaking
meds,
out, and I
right?
know that she's going to jump on this couch.
She wants pets.
She's looking at me.
This is the
Oh, God.
No,
Here
we
comes.
can't start. We can't start with this.
The viewers are gonna love this.
I mean, every time it's always, are we going to capture a full allergic seizure attack?
The
Luckily.
siegeism.
I have my epinephrine inhaler.
Do you have a EpiPen that we need to stab in you?
This is
or-
pretty much an EpiPen. It's just
so
inhaled.
if you close up and you can't grab it, we should forcefully put that in you.
How many doses are in this?
It's almost done. If you look at the top of it,
Uh-oh. And Alex, weren't you like playing around with it? That's
I didn't
not
squirt
good.
it. I didn't squirt it. I
That's
promise
not
you, I didn't
good,
squirt it.
man.
this thing
You're making
is-
me nervous, man.
This thing knows I'm here.
This thing.
Shit. Thank
Don't
you for your
fucking-
order. I got to confirm it. The security. I got to have a two-factor authentication on this pizza order, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Ethan.
Okay, estimated arrival time 8:45. We got about 45 minutes until then. Give us a call 571-336.
Give us a call.
6785. Guess what pizza I ordered to freak these food critics out. Will they like it? Will they hate it?
Freaking out.
Is it a French dip pizza? To be determined.
I'm freaking the fuck out.
I'm wigging.
You best believe I'm wigging the fuck out. Can't wait to taste this mystery
It might be, it's almost Budweiser time.
Oh! I almost.
You got my heart rate pumping with that movement. Jeez
That was
Louise.
that was freaky deaky. But I survived.
This mic stand keeps moving. What is this fucking pro line?
No, it's Samson. I'm looking at the engraving right there. It's actually really nice. You just don't have a nice grip to tighten the nut.
Yeah, this is way better. I like this.
Hands free? Or you're more of a hands-on
I'm
kind
more
of
of a
guy?
hands-on mic guy.
Okay.
I feel more powerful that way.
So I'm looking at the screen. I just ordered the pizza on this crazy online app. And the next thing, so I've got the delivery confirmation. And then it says at the bottom corner, start new order.
Yeah.
Have you ever ordered from somewhere and immediately said, I'm going to start a new order immediately?
Yeah.
Immediately.
They'd be thinking people are very hungry.
Or forgetful.
I wonder if it get.
Or forgetful.
I wonder if it makes sure that it's the same driver. So let's say I want Wendy's fries, a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and a Taco Bell gordita, and I can send that same driver to all those places to pick those things up and get it delivered in one fell swoop. This is my new app, Foodie. It's a brand new app that's coming out now, and it's made so that you send. It's made for people who hate drivers, because you can send them to pick up as many things as you want, and they have to do it. It's their job.
That's true. That's a good idea.
That easy.
Is this your app?
This is my app of the week.
Is it made? Did someone else make it, or did you make it?
I made it. Look it up. It's in the App Store. Foodie, followed by the Foodie was already taken.
FOODI or FOUDIE?
FOODYE.
Food.
And
Food, yeah.
and I had
This
to
is
put
pretty. You already have all this patented and covered? Because I
Yes.
get nervous. Okay.
it's
I get nervous
foodie.
when you give out these. So is this your public disclosure or your public announcement of the company?
I suppose so. It's
Wow, this is big news. Thank you.
It's foodie with a YE at the end,
Can
and
you-
then
can you
and then a
spell-
02.
sorry. Can you spell it out again so I can type in the website in the chat for the audience?
Yeah, it's food YE foodie 02
FOODYE 02
app
app.
dot app store
Okay.
.org backslash
Backslash or forward slash? You sure?
uh,
Backslash?
It's a backslash.
It's usually a forward slash in URLs.
Yeah, it's the other one. It's
backslash.
yeah, it's backslash.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive.
Okay.
Backslash I hate drivers. That's the coupon code. I hate drivers. That'll give you 20% off your first 2 orders.
Are there underscores under I hate drivers?
No, all one word.
Okay.
I hate drivers. Forward slash
Interesting. Okay.
coupon code with a
COUPON.
CUP. I might have spelled it wrong, but it's CUPON
Okay.
COD.
that's right.
CUPON
That's right. Yeah.
CUPON dot what?
dot CUPON underscore code at AOL.com.
Okay. And that's now in the chat for everyone. Foodie02app.appstore.org // I hate drivers backslash I hate drivers let me start that over. Foodie Foodie02 FOODYE02 app.appstore.org backslash I hate drivers / coupon CUPON underscore code at AOL.com.
Yeah, so please download it. I get a 50% commission on anything ordered.
50%.
Okay. Well, if you ever want to talk about maybe like a partnership opportunity between the show, we'll see. I'll judge your success. Maybe we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, which also brings me to my next point. We want to thank Buffalo Wild Wings.
Thank you, Buffalo Wild Wings. for
This
We have
incredible,
absolutely we have nothing to
$40,000
do.
to make this happen. today.
incredible opportunity.
I feel ashamed that we've abandoned the opportunity.
It's here. We got our $40,000. We're gonna spend it on
On a good
French
pizza.
dip pizza. We hope.
And
I
the
have no
rest.
idea what you ordered.
The number 23 in the chat just sent an email to that location, Blake.
It's not an email. It's a website. You
it's
go put it in your fucking
browser.
your browser and go to it.
It
So you
is
might
an
not
email.
have you might not have received it, but they said they're trying to get us a picture of their beef fizz.
Beef.
My beef is.
So you could send that to pizzatalkpodcast@gmail.com actually if you want to do that.
Okay.
So maybe.
Also, if you have any other app ideas, I'm open to collaborate.
Foodie02 app.appstore.org / I hate drivers. Damn. Coupon code. Oh, that's good.
Very cool app.
That's
Very
a good
cool.
app. How much have you made so far off of that? I mean, being that it's like 50% commission on every order. Like,
Yeah, I've
that's
made about
a lot of money.
I've made 112 grand so far.
Well, what's the average cost
It's about 112 grand
for one?
for one order. Yeah,
So you've sold 2.
yeah.
If you
Yeah,
get
the math
50%,
checks out.
Yeah.
Those
I
are
was
big
thinking I had
orders.
one. I guess 2 is good.
Yeah.
We're on a roll.
Yeah. That's
So what's the incentive for these drivers? Like why
There
would-
is none. I fucking hate drivers.
So these drivers will sign up for foodie, and they will willfully like lose a lot of money on that.
Put yourself in this scenario. So you're a young college student. You just moved to Columbus, Ohio, some shithole, and you're just there. You're bored. You're like, man, I could really use a job, but I don't really want the commitment of having a schedule planned out. You can sign up for Foodie app, Foodie02 app, and you can get as much pay as you want as long as 50% of that commission is coming to me. We do have about 25% of that comes out for our delivery fee, and then about 10% of that is going to be our transaction fee. So it doesn't
And
matter if you
then
use cash
is there
or
a
card.
processing fee?
Processing fee is about 4%, so it's pretty good.
So you come out as a driver, you come out pretty good. What,
Yeah.
about like three some percent of the.
You're making roughly 11%.
Is that math right? Is that right?
So we've got 50, 25, 10,
10. So we got we're down to 15.
and 4.
But you take
So
take
it's
the other
89.
50%.
Yeah, I take 50%. That's the initial charge.
you
that
take
immediately
50%
goes to
50 off
me.
the top?
Off the top, and then so the
Yeah.
driver's left with 50 minus 25
Minus
minus
10.
This doesn't
minus
sound like
4.
minus 4.
This sounds like something that
So we're
this
at
That's 89%.
sounds
Yeah,
like a
we're at
terms and
11%.
condition kind of thing. You might want to put this in the terms and condition instead of
What's that?
what
you don't have like terms and conditions on the app at all that kind of it's been looked over by your lawyer maybe.
No, this is perfectly legal.
it's a free country.
I can, yeah.
Yeah, but it seems like you might have maybe somewhere in the process consulted an attorney or a lawyer and had a terms and conditions of who signs what. I mean, sounds like there's a lot
don't
of money
understand.
and weird percentages involved that you might want to have
I don't
legal
don't
know.
need-
representation.
Blake doesn't need anyone's hands in his business.
Yeah, that's another percentage coming out. You want those drivers to suffer that much?
I think
You hate him
they
more than
might,
me?
I think they might want that. I think they might want that. And you might want that in the long run too. Just a suggestion maybe.
I don't know, man.
So what would you do if, say, like DoorDash came to you and they said, "I want to buy Foodie for $3 billion," or let's do a merger? Would you merger with DoorDash? Let's say DoorDash and Postmates and all the others. They came together and they did a big merger. And the only one left was Foodie. Would you fight them, or would you join them?
It'd have to be a pretty fat lump sum.
A pretty lump sum.
It'd have to be a beautiful lump sum for me to contribute to that.
Okay.
Like $3,000 or $4,000.
$4,000. I mean, that's a lot of money.
That'd do it for me. Capiche?
That's
I'm
like
in.
that's like probably a 2003 Honda Civic
Yeah.
in decent shape.
Beautiful Honda Civic. That was a great year for Honda Civics.
It was. They still run good. Yeah. Even in high mileage, they're good.
I'm lost.
We're talking business shop over here. We don't need no damn MBA to talk
Well,
business.
You know what's great
Okay.
about that is that most of the drivers do drive Honda Civics. Because
I was
that
wondering if there was a
required?
correlation.
Is that
I was wondering if
required?
there was a relationship to the
it's not
conversation.
required. It just so
It
happens
seemed
that
weird last to me.
everyone who's driving for my
Same.
company, Foodie O2 app, is driving the cheapest cars on the market because that's all they can afford. I need that commission.
you need the money more than they do.
I need the fucking money.
You as a qualified capitalist, as a businessman, you deserve the money more than they do.
I've got my 15 or 16-year-old playing
Playing Xbox1.com.
playing Xbox One live with what's that game, Skadoosh or whatever. Playing that game. I've got my 6-year-old daughter who just started driving for Uber. My beautiful wife, who is a nurse here at MCV, who has contracted COVID 3 times since this started.
Wow.
I need the
and
money.
nothing's stopping her, and she's not wearing a mask because no one can keep her down.
She loves Trump, so she is not wearing a mask.
Wow.
Yeah, that's that. So what
Said
I'm
got
gathering-
COVID 3 times.
3 times. Beautiful woman. Love her to death.
So I think you have a very good idea here, and I think.
I'm open to criticism or concerns.
No, I have nothing bad to say.
Thank you.
Other than I think you need to figure out some way to eke out a little bit more cash out of these drivers.
Okay.
You need something. You need, because I mean, they don't need the money.
I could charge.
You don't think they need the money?
No.
Do you think it's a
gig-
volunteer
it's
opportunity?
a quick gig. It's a little gig. They're getting in, they're getting out. You know,
they're
they're
bored.
college students.
They're bored.
They're kids. They're bored, or they're just stone slackers, as Bill O'Reilly.
So
likes
are
to
you
say.
saying you want stone teenagers driving for your company?
Yeah,
I don't care.
it's easy.
It's easy. As long as Blake's getting their money, I don't care.
Give these kids a job. They'll put me on their resume.
Put them to work.
I'll say that they're great fucking workers. They're not making shit. They're committed.
Yeah, they're committed. They're committed. Yeah.
I've got a
I did have an idea when you mentioned that.
cue here.
A little way to grab a little bit more cash is charge them a refueling fee.
Yes,
'Cause that-
refueling
That
fee.
cuts into my time.
I mean, they're on the clock.
Hello.
Hi, Lewis. Welcome to the Pizza Talk podcast.
Hey.
Wow. It's amazing to be on this podcast. Thanks for calling.
Lewis, I've got some kind of heavy news, and I don't know if you're prepared to hear this.
I'm gonna cut the
Have you
music
been
for
watching
this.
the show, maybe?
I've been kind of going in and out, but I didn't hear anything that would have necessarily made me concerned.
Oof.
You might want to listen back. We've had, I think you're familiar with them. They're kind of a prankster on the show character. The Laughing Man appeared earlier and made some pretty heavy accusations. About you and Matt,
Unfortunately-
actually. You and Matt, but
I am familiar with the Laughing Man. I think that's who you're talking about.
yes, this is who I'm
They
talking
did, yes, they cryptically told me. They said something that would might concern me.
about.
yeah.
It is quite concerning, so.
So, and Matt's involved. Are we in this together?
No, these are two separate cats. So here, if you want to listen, if you want to listen back, the Laughing Man claims that there was 2 public cancellations that happened on social media. You and Matt, and he goes into some elaborate claims about
you two.
the subject of the cancellation.
Interesting. Okay. Go on. Tell me. So, what's going on?
So essentially, this character is trying to frame you as a predator on a game
Splatoon.
named as Splatoon.
No, skadoosh.
I love Splatoon. I'm on there all the time. I
Lewis,
play
that
every
sounds-
day.
We have a
Yeah.
corroboration.
That sounds like something you.
Yeah.
Okay, so it seems like his evidence is pretty flimsy.
Anything you do or say can be used against you in the court of law.
Yeah, so I'd be careful.
This is court.
I'm only going to say what is the truth, okay? And so just keep going, and we're going to get through this.
Okay, have you been playing Splatoon with my son?
So recently, I made a friend on Splatoon. Their name was McBean69, and we've been talking.
Okay. That's not
Oh,
my son.
interesting. That's their name. Could you tell me a little bit more about your interaction?
We have a lot of things in common. We both love Splatoon. We both love each other's company on a Discord. And we both, that's about it. And we've been talking a lot, and they seem great. They sent me pictures of themselves.
That doesn't sound good, Lewis.
Oh no.
He's super handsome.
How old does he look? And does he seem mature for his age?
He looks about 60.
60. Okay.
I think this is a different
We
guy.
might.
Oh,
We may
a lot
have
of gray hair.
We may have misheard Laughing Man.
A lot of gray hair. Actually, the picture is it's almost like this pink, old-looking baby.
Okay.
Wait.
So this might
Yeah.
Old-looking baby.
Kind of like a Benjamin Button situation, like aged in reverse.
It sounds like he meant to say 50 to 60. I think we heard 15 to 16.
And he meant to
No,
say
no.
50. And he meant to say 50. We're talking about the Laughing Man's allegations. It sounded like he said
Yes.
you were talking to 15 to 16, but you're saying that this person is probably 50 to 60.
Well, what I notice is what I'm trying to say is this person, McBean69, has a similar avatar on Discord to the Laughing Man.
Oh, so you're drawing a correlation that you think that this McBean 69 is the Laughing Man. What is
You
the
think
Laughing?
This is a sting? Is the Laughing Man trying to sting you?
So is the Laughing Man on Twitter? What do you happen to know what their handle is? Because this is a Twitter personality that has become okay. So the Laughing Man's handle is @MixBean.
So this is someone different.
This sounds really similar to this McBean 69. McBean. They have the same avatar as the Laughing Man, which is actually a baby. It looks like a baby, but now that I see it, it's gray hair. We could pull that up again for the audience. We have that on here. If you could see that, they have the balding spot around their hair.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's like that's
So
that's
it's
an old
50.
man.
So it's a 50. So they're trolling you, and they're 50 to 60.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, a little bit different.
Okay. Well, yeah. This is.
So it's still kind of weird, but it's not bad.
It's not bad. I think we are having a great communications. You know, we splat hard, we splat long.
You splat long, and I like that.
Yeah, you know, we're great teammates, and you know, one day hopefully
Well,
we can meet.
you might want to talk to them about their character because they're trying to. It seems to me like they're trying to. They have an ulterior motive from your interactions, and they come onto this show. And if you listen back before our call, what they have to say is very. They're strong words that I would talk to a lawyer about. Frankly.
You know, I'm concerned. I don't have many friends, and if I find out that this friend is stab me behind the back, then I will have zero friends, except for the Pizza Talk.
Yeah,
podcast.
you're always a friend here.
So are you and your Splatoon friend sharing any photo like kind of?
Well, he said
I
he's
guess-
got some photos
Well,
that
no,
looks like an old man.
Well, you know, beyond that, are you sharing illicit photos, kinky photos, like feet?
You know, usually we dress up in the game, so we don't actually. I don't have any real photos of this person, but we coordinate clothing we wear in the game, so we match.
Oh, so you don't have any actual photos of this Benjamin Button character?
No,
So this
not
is
at all.
all virtual.
Just as the Splatoon avatar, we're Inklings, so we're squid,
So you
but
just
we dress up. We look like real people.
So you don't know if this person is actually 50 or 15.
No, I do not.
Oh, okay. So we're back to square one.
No, Lewis, you had. Okay, this is not good. This is not.
Wait,
good
wait,
for
what's
you.
happening?
You just incriminated yourself. This is not good.
Oh God.
Oh,
God.
no.
Lewis, I've got to go to the bathroom. I need you to ask our guests today 2 unique questions apiece. Could you handle that duty?
Yeah.
While
got a
I
unique
take
question.
a duty.
He's going to be
Yeah.
in there for a while.
Okay, let's hear it. Sound off.
Okay. First question. How long will I be in jail?
You go first.
Given the current sentencing of males who commit these kind of infractions against minorities and
You mean minors?
minors and minorities, I mean, it's not looking good for you, bud. I'd say it's probably going to be at least 6 to 7 months.
I would say between 12 to 15 months in jail.
Not good. It's not looking good.
And if you're on, I mean, and if you get someone who's harsh on you, you're talking maybe 3 or 4 years. Anyways,
All right.
next question.
Next question. Great news. So next question is going to be. All right.
That's
Did
not
he
a question.
get you guys? All right. So Pepsi Blue, Pepsi Code Red, or Livewire?
Crystal.
Oh,
Crystal.
my God.
I mixed up some Mountain Dew in there too. I'm sorry. Sorry to say that.
I like Pepsi Livewire.
I would say Livewire. I remember the day Livewire came out. I was on swim team. I was like in middle school, and it
So
was,
good.
It was Code Red, and then Livewire came out. I remember that. It was
Yes.
It was like a summer.
No.
It was like a summer later. Livewire came out, and I was so excited because I hated Code Red. Then I tasted Live Wire, and I was like, "This is the one."
What was the
You
white
did it
one?
right.
It was like it was like Shockwave or something.
White one's cool. Do you remember the Livewire Slurpee at 7-Eleven?
That
shit was insane.
Hardly. Was it good?
Oh, it's so good. Came out right around the same time Livewire came out.
Damn. They're gonna have to throw
I think-
that one back.
They won't. It's been like fully like 15, 16 years.
Yeah, that's like nostalgia fodder right there. I think it's about time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys remember Dr. Pepper Red Fusion?
No.
Oh man,
What
I
was
was a
that?
Red Fusion freak. It was like a cherry Dr. Pepper, and then they made cherry Dr. Pepper afterwards.
Lewis, what does that
What is
sound?
Are you in your hovercraft right now? What is
Are
it?
you in a war zone?
No, that is a helicopter.
I
flying
literally
right now.
I just heard. I walked it back from the bathroom, and I heard that pass over our house, and then I guess it just passed over your house.
It is Passover.
Spycopter.
Yeah.
Passover.
Sign of the times.
It's helicopter Passover this week.
Holy shit! All right, Lewis.
I
Well,
currently have my go on.
no, you go on.
I would say I have my BB gun pointed straight at the helicopter right now.
I think you could do some damage.
Yeah, so I'm hoping.
You
I've
can
got
do at least one damage.
I think everyone in Richmond should get their laser pointers and flash them at these helicopters and these FBI Cessnas that are flying over the city. We need to bring those fuckers down.
Okay, enticing violence against the federal government on the Pizza Talk podcast. Thank you, Lewis, for taking a time to address these allegations. You might want to check with this McBean character.
Yeah, I'm gonna DM the Laughing Man. He speaks very intelligently, which I hate to say. That's kind of like why I like him. So he seems like he has at least a master's. So I'm gonna say he's fully 60 years old.
Okay. All right, thank you, Lewis. Hopefully, we will have you on. Since maybe it was fate. We tried to get Hot for Pizza, but they were not happy with the product they were putting out, so they were not selling pizza for the rest of the night. So maybe you're meant to be maybe you're meant to be on the premiere. Just a
Wow.
glimmer of hope in this dark world from me to you.
You just let me know. I'm sorry you guys are enjoying your Little Caesars tonight.
No, it better
I
not
didn't order.
be.
I didn't order Little Caesars. We had Little Caesars together last week.
All right.
Thanks, Lewis. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Ouch! Every time it gets me. Youch.
That's a powerful sound.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful. 571-336-6785. The lines are back open. Still waiting on the pizza. Possibly going to be a war zone in our town tonight. But we are waiting anxiously for the pizza delivery, man. Pizza delivery.
Give us a fucking call.
Are you begging at this point?
No. I'm not too worried about it.
It sounds almost desperate.
I'm not worried about it. Buffalo
Speaking
Wild
of
Wings
almost
gave us the
desperate.
$40,000. So.
Speaking of almost desperate. Might be time. Have we not even opened the cooler yet? Have we just finished the box?
I
We
think
still
we're
got
just making our way through the box.
we still got one or two in the box, I believe. I just put the beer in the box. You know that song, The Box, by that singer?
I
just put the-
I'm a man.
I just put the beer in the box.
the box.
And then there's Man in the Box by Allison Chains.
Alex's chain.
Alex's
Yeah.
Chains. So have you guys seen the news?
What?
Mm-mm. Go on.
I don't have anything particular.
Oh, you're asking.
Is there anything going on right now?
I got something in my eye.
News to me.
I will tell you today, I have been subsisting on the Warren Buffett diet. I have only had a pint of Ben & Jerry's peanut butter cup ice cream and 1 can of Coca-Cola. So that has been all my calories today before this beer. And I think if I read the article correctly, that is Warren Buffett's diet.
His last name is
serious?
Buffet.
That's really his diet?
I think you want me to do a Google search of Warren Buffett's diet?
So he just eats
Yes.
candy all day?
No, I think he just eats ice cream first thing in the morning.
You did the
I mean,
Trump
that's
thing.
like candy. Is ice cream candy?
Mm,
Huh.
Would you consider ice cream candy?
I don't think so.
That's a good question.
I would
Here we
consider
go.
it candy.
Oh, okay. His diet is, let's see.
Please
Why is
tell
this even
us.
documented?
We're
Like,
dying to
who
know.
cares what he eats?
Give us the
what is
diet.
calories. Come on, man.
Please give us the
Diet
diet.
made me feel miserable for a week, and it was miserable. Oh, I gotta give ad block permission to show me ads, man. To see his diet. I thought I knew it. There is a picture of him drinking a cherry Coke, okay. He is 1/4 cherry Coke. This is a direct quote from him. Breakfast. McDonald's sausage, egg and cheese, and a cherry Coke. His lunch is a Dairy Queen chili cheese dog with a strawberry sundae and chopped nuts and a cherry Coke. And for dinner, day 1, chicken parmesan with penne. So
The
daily
fuck?
calories for that is 3,500.
He has the diet of like a 13-year-old.
Second day breakfast, McDonald's bacon, egg, and cheese, and a cherry Coke.
Not much different than mine.
Lunch day 2 is a Shake
this
Shack
is-
burger, French fries, chocolate milkshake, and a cherry Coke.
What the fuck? This is his actual like diet regimen for the week.
Dinner is 2 Hebrew National Kosher hot dogs, Utz kettle chips, and Candy's peanut brittle.
What?
Day 3, we have a McDonald's bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit and a cherry Coke. So that seems to be McDonald's bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit and a cherry Coke every morning seems to be. And then it's just yeah.
Dude, that is so weird. Like, it's one
That's-
thing to like regiment a diet, like to be strict about a diet, and it be
That's not his.
healthy.
That's not his. That's what that was like. Someone who is recreating his diet over like a month period of time for journalism has.
Oh, okay.
That was
So,
their daily eating schedule.
long
But it
story-
is modeled after what he has on record said that is like similar to what he eats
So
daily.
he just eats like fast food and drinks soda.
And it makes sense.
That's so weird. He's so fucking old and he doesn't look that bad.
Must not be good. It must not be bad for you. Is that what you're telling me?
Psh, must be. Must not be.
I'm gonna do a search for French dip
All comes down to
pizza
calories.
near me. What do you think will show up?
Dude,
Papa John's?
They do not make a French dip pizza. I know it.
What?
No way.
No French dip pizza. So, I know maybe I shouldn't be giving it away so soon, but we are approaching pizza time, and it is time for me to accept my fate and drink a king of beers.
It's American beer time. I know you hate it. I know you despise it. It tastes like sugar corn rice. Carbonated.
Carbonated sugar corn rice. You guys,
I know it does.
I want you guys to see, listener, viewer. Number 23 has sent us some Fizz content, and so I would like for you to see this picture here. The Pizza Academy subs roast beef sarsaparilla.
Ah,
Ah!
that is too cool.
Would you
You
look
guys
at
like that?
that?
Thank you, 23, for
Thank you,
engaging with us
23.
in that.
That is too cool.
Thank you, 23.
It's going to be a little difficult for me to bring that on the screen. Maybe I
Starring-
can actually do it. Maybe I wonder if I can just drag it on
How do you
here.
make beef so
Shouldn't
it's just like
carry.
salt water and
I don't know. Maybe they can sound off in the chat. Maybe they can give us a little bit of insight to the story of the Sprilla.
I'd love to see the ingredients on the back of that.
Maybe they can let us know the story of the Sprilla.
Story of the Sprilla.
What was I talking about?
Sarsaparilla.
Should I let you know? Should I give you some hints? Do you guys
No.
want to? I think maybe you should take a guess what pizzas I ordered. I ordered 2
Vinci.
pizzas. You don't have to guess from where. You have to guess.
Anthony's on the
pizza.
hill.
You don't have to guess from where. You have to guess the what. And
Cheese and pep.
that's your guess.
That's my
Blake.
guess.
I'm going to guess. It's hard to know what it is if I don't know where it's from. But I'm going to go on a fucking limb. Oh, fuck. This is hard. I'm going to say Meat Lovers. and like a veggie pizza, like cheese and onions and green peppers and mushrooms.
Neither of those is correct.
Oh yeah.
Neither of those is correct. I'm sorry. Give us a call, 571-336-6785. Give us your guess of what the pizza possibly could be tonight. So far, nobody has got it right. I did a blind order. I know there are certain dietary ideals that some of our guests subscribe to, so I have kept those in mind, and I've also made something that I might think people would be interested in, all parties involved. So if you think you know what those orders are, 571-336-6785.
I've got a bad anchovy feeling.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
Good.
Just because you think I've been fishing? Look at this.
Yeah, you gave us a fish pizza, didn't you? Eh?
So like dolphin pizza.
Whoa, something got unplugged. Oh!
It was just the headphones, so luckily the audience didn't hear that.
Feels like I'm at a show at Wonderland. Everyone laugh it up.
Oh. Hey, honestly, shouts out Wonderland. They really picked up the slack from Strange Matter.
They kinda did.
I appreciate that. I appreciate
Some
that.
shad here.
I
We got
appreciate
some
Wonderland.
chartreuse ice. Got a little shaker head in it. Can you
I
hear
gotta go
that?
pee now.
He's gonna go pee.
It's got a little shaker in it. We got the 1/8 gram in 2 different colors here. They got the shake in it. You know the bass hear that shake, so.
Ethan, I think the viewers would like to know what the biggest fish that you ever caught is.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yes.
Because a week ago it was.
It
that
was
day.
then.
It was that day.
It was yesterday,
Okay.
actually. I'm slightly disappointed. Okay, so I went out there with a 6-pound test line. I got a couple of rods rigged up for just trout fishing.
It was a really light Tesla. Keep going.
Really light line, but I've been fishing for bass without changing out my line. And so yesterday, I went out. I'm not going to give my spot away where I caught this fish, but it was definitely about at least 3-pound largemouth bass. And I pulled it out of the water, and got it out of the water. Before I went in for the lip, the line broke at the lure. So I have a picture of me like pulling it out of the water, but I don't have him in my hands. And then it broke at the lure, and then he fell on the bank, and before I could grab him, he rolled into the water, and he swam off with my lure in his mouth.
Unbelievable.
But that was the biggest bass I've caught. That was the biggest fish I've caught thus far. That was yesterday.
Congratulations. That's huge.
Thank you.
It's a big fish.
It was a big fish. I wish I would have got to do this with him because it would have been this lip hand. But does it count? It sounds like it counts. Let me know. 571-336-6785. That was a big bass.
If you're
That
watching
was a big bass. It was pretty cool.
and you think that this is cool, this is a slice of pizza. This is the emblem we do when
I'm
there's
really
a slice of
hungry.
pizza.
It looks like a pizza slice.
Over
doesn't
your
it?
eye?
Call in. Call in if you think this is cool.
I'm thirsty for caller. I'm thirsty for a caller. I want to talk to somebody.
571-336.
I want to talk to somebody so bad.
Give us a call into the show.
I feel it coming.
We're here for
Right
advice.
now. We're here to give advice. We're here to
We're here to
take
give advice. We're here to get advice.
If you know of a place that we can get a French dip pizza. Okay, guys, I'll give you a hint. One of the pizzas is sandwich based.
Philly cheesesteak
Cheeseburger.
One, if not two of the pizzas is sandwich based.
Piss burger.
I'm going to go Philly cheesesteak pizza.
Are we talking traditional sandwich? We're talking hot sub. We're talking cold cut. We talking.
I got someone who text messaged the Pizza Talk line.
Inappropriate.
Yes.
This is the Beat Caker. Coffee, large, bacon sandwich, large.
Oh, that's.
Oh, I know who that
know who that
is.
Should we call them?
Is that a photo? That looks like I think that was Brent. I think we need to call him right now.
I'm scared. Should we do it?
I think we should do it.
Okay, there we go. You guys got you're taking this away. Wow, they're not gonna answer. They're scared. Sounds like someone is scared to be on the Pizza Talk podcast. They don't want the pressure involved.
I get
You
it.
have reached
It's a
the
lot of
voicemail
pressure.
box.
I get it. I get it, man. I understand. I know. A lot of stage fright. I get it. Don't worry.
I'm just gonna text them and say stage fright. Whoa!
Whoa! We getting 2 calls at once?
Pizza Talk
What's that?
podcast, Dr. Chungo, you're on.
This is the beat caker.
No way.
Whoa.
This is actually the beat caker.
This is the beat caker.
We thought this
could
was.
you guys actually? I'm noticing you're sitting closer than the FDA has suggested. Could you sit further apart?
Yes, beat
We're in
caker.
stage 3 over here at Pizza Talk headquarters. Thanks for calling.
We are in stage 3, so
They hung up. I didn't hang up on them, so just to let
Brent
you know.
said it's not him.
I'm gonna
Both
rate
guess.
that quality as bad because I think they're talking more about the quality of it. Oh, other issues. Submit. The quality of the content of the call I had was subpar. I bet they like that.
You leave comments on calls?
Yeah, so when they asked me if the call quality was good or bad, instead of rating it from a technical aspect, I like to think of it as a call aspect. So I like to let the people at Google Voice who respond to those tickets read a little bit about what I think, how I feel about the conversation went. So if it was like a good conversation, it was a bad conversation, if I didn't agree with it, if I agree with it, thought it was funny, if something was emotionally striking to me, I like to let them know about that in the comment section, and I encourage you to do the same if you use Google Voice as a calling platform.
Thank you so much to Buffalo Wild Wings for this experience. This has been great.
Quick advertisement, yeah. I think Buffalo Wild Wings, my favorite Buffalo Wild Wings dip is the Chipotle. The Chipotle.
Ooh.
It's nice and it's
See,
medium.
but the problem is they gave us money for
flavor.
one specific purpose, and we're kind of not doing it. So
I love a good medium flavor, is what I'm saying, and I thank Buffalo Wild Wings for providing that, as well as $40,000 cash.
Thank you.
To
We
make this
need
episode happen.
to make a French dip pizza happen, and maybe we could justify it as research that we've done here today. So maybe we can include that as a step proposal plan, ipso facto, if you will, the Buffalo Wild Wings, where we tell them we've been actually searching for the French dip pizza.
We want to make sure we get it right. Buffalo Wild Wings, if you're listening, we want to get it right for you.
Buffalo Wild Wings, if you're up there in heaven watching down on us, because I know you are, I just want to, can we say a prayer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that okay?
Ethan, do you have any like prayer music? Or maybe
you
we
play
can have
some
a prayer group going on.
Can we do a prayer group?
Let me see if I can download some. Are you trying to do a prayer?
I'd like to pray to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay, so if you give me 1 second, I can make that happen.
Yeah, for sure. We're in the Lord is in no rush.
Okay,
Yes,
so
and I want to mirror that sentiment.
Okay, so this is
Whenever you're ready, we'll bow our heads. And
I think I gotta do
get
this.
this guy going. While he's doing that, my favorite Buffalo Wild Wings flavor has got to be the Parmesan garlic. Ooh, boy, the flavor.
That is good. That's a lot of flavor. I'd say that's beyond medium flavor.
Very good flavor.
That's high flavor.
You know what's funny about it is it's actually fairly in the middle of the heat ranking.
I wouldn't even call it spicy.
There's no heat to it.
Oh,
Absolutely
I think
none.
It's time to pray. Are we
Are you ready to pray?
I think we're ready.
Okay. Dear Buffalo Wild Wings, I want to take this moment to thank you for providing such a divine bounty of very large wings, very what are they? The drumsticks, and then they've got what are the other kinds? What are they called? The flats. I want to thank you for providing those from above. My favorite flavor is the chipotle spicy kind. That's like kind of medium spicy, and I like to have it with a blue moon. It's a little
With an orange
expensive
slice.
with an orange slice, and it's a little expensive, but I rest assured I can make do. Blake's favorite flavor is the Parmesan garlic, and he says that the flavor is very much there. I haven't heard from Ethan about what his favorite flavor of.
I like normally a regular buffalo hot, but to buffalo medium.
Buffalo
Sometimes there's a
hot.
little too much salt in their sauces, though, so that's something I wish the Lord would address, as well as upper management, and see it through that I could eat more of their wings without feeling like I've had too much salt for the day. Thank you.
I would like to put all of my energy, all of my spiritual energy forward to put that message through to you, Lord Buffalo. And I hope that you find it well, and not with any malice or any judgment on Ethan's part. He is a man of few needs. He's a simple man, and he just wants good flavor in his mouth. I want to thank you as well for $40,000 cash, untaxed, under the table, with minimal contractual obligation. It was about 40 words that we all signed off on. I don't know why you did it, but here we are now. We're all pretty well ahead. I haven't had this much money in my bank
We got a
account.
call coming in.
Amen.
Let's go ahead
Thank you
and
very
check it out.
much.
I'm kind of worried.
Could
Chat.
be Buffalo.
I want the chat to let me
Could be
know.
Buffalo
Can you hear this
himself.
call? Pizza Talk Podcast, Dr. Chungo. How may I help you today?
Is this the Crawl Talk podcast?
This
No.
is, no.
It
This
might
is,
as well be.
I mean, it could be, but it's mostly Pizza Talk.
I came on to talk about Gauntlet
Okay,
and Diablo.
let's hear about it.
Their games.
Okay.
There was this movie theater where I grew up called Timberline Cinemas. It was in Durham County, North Carolina, and they had the 4-player Gauntlet cabinet, and we used to play it.
Pretty cool.
That brings me some fond memories back to when I played that game on the Nintendo 64.
What
with
was
my
your
friends.
what was your favorite cheat code for Gauntlet?
I don't know if I knew any cheat codes for it. We only played it on the cabinet, so I don't. What are y'all getting into? What's your deal?
What's
Oh.
our deal?
We just had a knock at the door.
Maybe that's
Is that-
pizza. I'll go check it out.
It might be pizza. So, what? So you're a Gauntlet fan, the OG Gauntlet. What?
OGG, if you will.
OGG.
I like that. I
Are
like
you
that.
strictly a cabinet gamer, or do you like to get
Yeah, I'm only a cabinet gamer.
strictly cabinet gamer?
I actually, in my house, I have I got it from an old electronic boutique.
Okay.
It's the GameCube cabinet, but it only comes with 6 different game demos, and those are the games I really play at home. I think I have a PS3 cabinet that was from a GameStop that closed in Ashland, Virginia.
So you like have to stand up and look up, like arc your neck
I'm
upward.
only interested if it's in cabinet form. I don't like any video games unless
It's a good way to
I
be.
feel like that's where all the excitement is. Like when you're walking through Walmart, when you're walking through Target, and you come up on the PS3
Exactly.
section, and you got like the PS3
the
controller hanging out.
short pump Best Buy.
Yeah, and the TV screen is like abnormally high above your head, and you got to arc your neck up and play the demos. That's where the real fun is, you know.
That's the kind of fun I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you something, Mr. Mystery Man. One of my favorite things when I'm playing Gauntlet is to just blast Liar Liar, just full volume. I love the songs. I love the vocals. That's all I want to hear when I'm rock solid gaming.
Gauntlet fan 69, our 2 pizzas have arrived. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to guess what they may be. One of them is sandwich based.
Sandwich-based. Well, I'm guessing that the sandwich-based one is from Pizza Beer of Richmond, and it's the Nashville hot chicken pie.
Incorrect. Keep guessing.
Wow.
And I figured that was something Alex Wilson would choose. Sandwich-based. Is it like a gabagool? Is it one of those? Is it a pizza with gabagool?
No, it's something you might get from a bodega.
Oh, a chopped cheese.
Unfortunately.
Is it a chopped cheese?
I wish it was. That would be
gotta be
really
a
cool.
chopped
Chopped
cheese.
cheese?
Chopped cheese pizza would be really cool.
I would love a chopped cheese pizza right
Okay,
now.
incorrect. Guess on your next pizza.
I'm gonna say it's mushroom, black olive, green bell pepper, and pineapple.
Green bell paper is incorrect. Thank you for calling.
Damn.
See you next time. We're going to eat some pizza.
Bye, Kurt.
Okay, we have... Are you guys ready to guess? I want you to
I
each
got
to smell
nothing.
the box and guess.
Okay.
I want Blake you to smell one box. I want Alex you to smell the other box. That's the box that Alex should smell
Let me smell it.
after you smell it, and then
I definitely smell
Vice
one
versa?
ingredient on there.
vice versa.
I just smell spice. I smell pepper. I smell...
This smells like a Philly cheesesteak.
This is heavy as fuck.
Blake, would you like to open that pizza? Say it in the mic what you think it is. The chat is guessing in.
This looks like a Philly cheesesteak pizza.
And it is.
What? So you were right.
That's a
I was
Philly
right the whole
cheesesteak
time.
pizza. He was right the whole time.
so
Philly
this one-
cheesesteak pizza.
This
I
one,
got-
don't open it yet. I smell bacon on it.
Okay, keep guessing.
I got nothing.
Is it? It's not sandwich based, so it can
That
be
one
anything.
is not sandwich based.
So that's probably just a meat lovers.
No, I got something to do with in line with what Alex eats.
Oh, maybe it's like a.
Buffalo chicken.
Open
got
it
a-
up. It's not buffalo.
Barbecue chicken.
Hey, it's
Barbecue
barbecue chicken.
chicken.
That's my man right there.
There we go. Philly
Knox was right.
pizza,
Holy shit.
buffalo chicken.
From where? Where is this?
This is from La Vera Pizza, which used to be
Okey-dokey.
called something else on the south side on 14th Street. I forget
You
what
ordered
it's
this from
called. Hull
Southside?
Street. Hull Street, not Hull Street.
I don't know. What was it called?
I can't remember.
Bobby's Boutique.
Papa's Pizza?
what did
it
it
was
used to be
Papa's.
called?
It was Papa's before.
I'm a biggie.
It was called Papa's Pizza before. If they
That's pretty good.
if they make a Philly cheesesteak pizza, you think they'd be down into getting an au jus pizza on the cast?
Oh yeah.
You think they'd be down for that?
For sure.
This has got to be good. We've got no one talking. We need someone to call in. Give us your rant. 571-336-6785. We got mouths full of hot, flaming hot pizza. Celebrating the release of a pizza place that is not the place where we're eating the pizza from. Can you believe that?
I've never been, so I can still be a food critic. I can still be this guy.
Read it and weep. Well, you
Read
can't
and
take 'cause
weep.
My headphones are in the way. But
Yeah, you got that blocked. I'm going to need you to undo that for the audience for verification purposes.
read it and fucking cry, babies.
Baby.
You fucking wah, babies. Yeah, I'm a food critic. What about it? Idiots. Normal people don't get it.
So what kind of tasting notes are we picking up, fellas?
I'm getting,
Cheesesteak. It tastes like beef.
yeah, I'm getting a lot of my foretaste.
Are you reading from a script right now?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you're reading from a script, Blake.
My foretaste would have to be that the beef taste gamey. Beef tastes gamey. However,
Did you write these? You write these before you ate the pizza?
yes, the texture is very good. Tastes good.
Oh, okay. So you tend to write your or your reviews before you eat the pizza? Do you often know or the food that you're eating?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you have any other upcoming reviews? Maybe we can get a sneak preview before you eat them, if you have them already written.
Yeah, I've got one for a ramen spot on Main Street called Food Dog. Food Dog.
And when are you supposed to go? When are you supposed to go review their food?
Anytime this week.
Okay.
You want to hear it?
Yeah. Can you read your review, please?
Wow. The ramen was pretty hot. Burnt the roof of my mouth. LOL. I got the beef broth with green, red, yellow, and green. I shouldn't have put green in there twice. Peppers. And I used the no sodium or low sodium soy sauce. Low sodium soy sauce.
Okay.
Uh,
That's pretty good. That's a pretty thorough description.
Yeah.
I guess. Do you get to the part where you give your opinions on it?
Yeah, it's coming
Okay.
up. Just be
Sorry.
fucking patient.
Sorry,
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
Sorry.
The whole thing. Sorry, there's a ton of spelling errors in here. The whole thing. It was wet. I don't know why.
Okay. Okay. Do you give like
It's
a
funny
rating?
thinking about it. The whole thing, it was wet. Don't know why. Noodles cooked to perfection.
I think this barbecue sauce.
Tastes good. That was the last part.
Wow, that was really good. I would. That's an interesting perspective. This barbecue pizza reminds me of going to McDonald's as a kid, because it tastes like the barbecue sauce from McDonald's.
It does.
Maybe they ran out and they hopped across the bridge, or they hopped right up the road from where they were and got some barbecue sauce from McDonald's. But this barbecue chicken pizza is something different than that Philly cheesesteak pizza, I might add.
Which do you like better?
Cheesesteak.
I might go for a slice.
Cheesesteak for me, for sure. There's a lot of beef on there.
Oh, well.
There's a lot of beef on there. I don't know what to tell you.
I may break my rule for it.
Is it going to cause problems for us? For you?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
well. All right, guys. We got 7 minutes until we go off the air. 571-336-6785. We're going to finish out this pizza. We're going to finish out this hour strong. We'll take your last minute phone calls. Before we eat, we've got a writer's workshop. Simply, we got to help Blake with this food critic situation. We got to help you with your reviews, I think.
My reviews are
Blake,
great.
do you know how to read?
I mean, roughly, I went through. I got my GED in the 6th grade.
That sounds like ahead of the curve. Sounds like you would come out with
Yeah.
more skills.
Like, I'm a fucking genius when it comes to, like,
But you're pretty sure you can read. Like,
yeah.
okay.
What do you think?
Budweiser.
What do you think your shirt says?
Budweiser.
My shirt's kind of in a weird font.
So it's kind of hard to read.
Kind of hard to read.
I mean, the Budweiser thing is like a brand. It's like a label. You can kind of just know it without even be able to see it, right?
I
Because
don't know.
nothing else looks like it.
I don't know, man. This is
I think.
Budweiser. That's all it says on this can.
What's
No,
it say?
it doesn't.
What does it say underneath?
I don't think those are words. I think that's
Those are words.
under Budweiser. It has the name of the person who made it.
Budweiser?
No, there's a
This
phrase
is-
underneath Budweiser.
This is Jonathan Budweiser.
No.
No. What does it say right underneath
You might
Budweiser?
need to get your eyes checked.
Do you need help?
No.
Okay. You got it. That's a K. King? It says king. King. You did great with your notes. I know you can read your notes. King. Of. And you know what that last word is. You know what that is. I know you know what that is.
B E E
B-E-E-R. Beers.
Beers.
King of beers.
King,
Yeah?
King
All right,
of
guys.
beers.
571-336-6785. This is your very last chance to get on this week's episode. We've got maybe if you've got an idea of who we can get a French dip pizza from, I'm kind of like, it's got to be done. You know.
If anybody out there likes pizza, or made pizza, he can make pizza in the name of French dip at us.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. All handful of you. Thank you so much.
This is going to be Pizza Talk Podcast. This is Dr. Chungo. How may I help you today?
Hello, Dr. Chungo. Hello, Pizza Talk Podcast. This is the number 23.
Hi,
Hello.
23. The number 23. Well, thank you for calling.
Yes, I just wanted to chime in here at the end of the show and say that I really enjoy the French dip pizza idea. You can fold a pizza just perfectly, I feel like, to dip it in the jus
Yes,
and let it soak up the jus a little bit there.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is the
But
idea.
I think you would use maybe a sourdough.
Okay.
I can see that. Yeah.
You know, maybe like a
Sourdough
thicker bread.
Right.
You know, what's Paul Blart think about that over there?
Paul.
I'm no food critic, but
How
I
co-
think it sounds pretty good.
How can we make this dream a reality?
How do you make you? Well, it sounds like you're going to have to make this yourself.
I've never heard of doing anything like that before.
You got to make a pizza.
Well, what's the sauce? Are we doing a red sauce still, or are we?
You got to go to school for that, or
You don't have to go to school to make a pizza.
it seems like there's some level of certification required.
I'm not sure if there's a pizza school
Pizza
or a
Academy.
pizza college.
I've heard of Khan Academy. Do they have Pizza Academy?
No. But when has the Pizza Talk podcast ever made a pizza?
Shithouse Christmas episode. We actually made a turkey crouton pizza.
Turkey crouton?
Yeah,
I gotta
I
go
would
back in the archive and check that one out.
I would suggest that out. The Shithouse Christmas episode. I would recommend that episode out. We made turkey crouton pizza.
Turkey crouton.
And the first one of the first Pizza Talk Live episodes, we made Apocalypse Pizza.
What's that consist of?
You're gonna have to listen to the back catalog and check it out. It's whatever the guests. It's whatever the guests found on their way over. I gave them 30 minutes notice that they had to bring whatever they could find in their pantries to make a pizza and bring it over. So they couldn't go to a store or anything. They just had to bring what they had.
Saucy.
Okay, well, thank you, number 23. We are at 9 o'clock. We're going to wrap it up here. I appreciate your patronage and your fizzy picks.
All right, boys.
Have a great evening. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
All righty.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into Pizza Talk Live again. We will get this was new pizza. They have the same menu as Papa's Pizza. So I don't know if you've had Papa's, but it's a new name for me, so I'll count it as a new pizza. We'll go live again probably next week when Hot for Pizza's oven is set up and ready. We gave him a chat on the phone. We let him know that we're coming. We're going to be live getting some. We looked at their menu, and if it's what I see with my own eyes, it's gonna be crazy.
I can't wait.
We got some picky eaters that don't like mushrooms, so we'll be interested to see what we decide.
Some strange ingredients.
I'll eat whatever.
Okay, folks. Any last words from my lovely guest?
Thank you so much for having us here. Thank you, Buffalo Wild Wings, for the
Did you just
40
call me
grand.
sheriff?
I said, thank you so much for having us here.
I heard sheriff.
I said that, and then I said, thank you very much, Buffalo Wild Wings, for the 40 grand.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Thank you,
This has
B-Dub.
been amazing. Great opportunity.
I
Mr.
think we
Wild
spent-
3.
I think we spent about all 40 grand of it just in the past couple hours.
Yeah, on these
Yeah.
pizzas and some shop ideas and legal fees. So thank you
Yeah.
for tuning in. We'll see you next